guys. How's it going? Hopefully, we are up and running. We're having some connection issues with StreamYard. So, hopefully, you can hear us and you can see us. So, if we cut out and we disappear, we're sorry. Trying to come back. But we'll just see how this goes. I don't know. It's going to be a glitchy evening, it looks like. But we're here to read. Hopefully everything's okay. Well, we're here to read and answer some questions. We've got some questions from you guys over on Instagram.
And if you have any questions for us right now, you can always ask us and we'll add them on.
That's right. Ask them in the chat. And we're just going to hang out and read tonight. Say hi when you get there.
Hey, Jazz.
Oh my gosh, all my messages went through. I just saw that. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I should have just stopped doing that.
I guess I should have told you, but yeah, they went through a while ago. They went through when you they went through when you said they weren't going through, but I didn't know what you meant. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
it was telling me you check your internet connection. I'm like, dude, I am wired in. Like, there's no issue. So who knows? We're gonna try to read tonight.
Yes. What are you planning on reading?
Well, if you guys checked out my Instagram post, I am trying to catch up with A Bride Story. I read 3 volumes of it today, and now I'm on volume 9. I started reading it a little bit, and then hopefully 10. These are actually really fast reads, so I think I'll be able to reach my goal because I think there's 14 of them out, and I'm on 9, so I think I'll be able to make my week goal. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't think there would be fast reads because normally like historical settings, kind of slower pace.
Yeah,
kind of really wordy.
Yeah, well, in the beginning, I feel like they're a little more wordy, but now you kind of get sucked into the story and you're very invested in the characters and they've all got different personalities and things going on in their life, and it's super interesting. So I just get sucked in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm finished. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. So.
And what volume did you say you were on?
I'm on 9.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So what are you reading?
I am going to continue. I wanted to do it last night, but I just didn't have the brain power. After Lost in Space volumes. I'm hoping to get through volume 2 and 3. So
yeah,
I really enjoyed volume 1. It's like kids go to a space camp and they get stranded in space. So yeah, but there's a whole bunch of mystery going on, and they have to try to survive up in space, and it's really fun so far.
It sounds really cool. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on 2 and 3. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Each felt I have 5 piles of series whose volumes I'm required to catch up on with before I'm allowed to buy the next volumes. Oh, good. That's a good goal. Yeah, I try to do the same. Like if I'm not caught up on it, then I'm not buying the next one. But sometimes I break that rule. Hi, Maeve.
Hey, Maeve.
Excited for the Q&A. Yes, thank you for your questions. They were so good. Reading Golden Kamui. Ooh, that's one of my favorites. I love that one. What volume are you on, Jazz? I will say the ending to that series was just perfect. It was
really
great.
Good.
Yeah.
It's always good to hear that someone likes an ending, because sometimes the whole entire series can be amazing and then the ending's
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I have the first 8 volumes of that one. I really need to get into back. I really need to get more of it.
Yeah, it's good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember when you tried volume 1 and then you went out and you bought all
of them. I'm like, oh, I gotta yeah. And that at that time, I was kind of like, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this. I'm so glad I kept with it and I liked it the whole way through, because sometimes when I do that, it doesn't work out very well, and I
Yeah.
wrist, but
Yeah.
that one's just crazy.
Well, back then I feel like you were more responsible, so you did all
Yeah, yeah. That's true. All right. Do we want to answer some of our questions we got?
Yeah.
Want me to start with mine, or you want to start with yours?
Go ahead. Since you have more, then yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Maeve asked some questions. She's got some good ones. She says favorite manga covers.
Ooh. Go. Do you already have yours by you?
No, I didn't pick mine out. Let
Okay.
me grab mine real quick. Oh, I'm gonna have to unbury them, I think. Yep. Okay. We are so prepared, you guys.
Hey, I think this is more fun.
It's kind of like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Got mine. I'll share mine real quick while Bazaar is hunting for his. I was going to make a post about these this week because I found out some news today about both of these series, which I freaked out at first, and then I read the whole post and I'm like, oh, okay, we're okay. But my favorite manga covers are the Go with the Clouds by Northwest one. Awesome. And they feel like really cool as well. And the back covers are awesome. They just got like camping gear and things like that. So I love it. All these are just so pretty. And the art inside is just as pretty. So I love these so much. I also love this manga because other series, what is it called? Thrawn in the Grey World. Those covers are really awesome as well, but I feel like these are my favorites. But yeah, highly recommend this series. It's so good. But yeah, the tweet I found out today was that Go by the Clouds and A Bride Story were leaving the magazine that they're being published in. And I thought they were being canceled. And I freaked out. I was like, no way. But they're just going with either another magazine or a different way to publish their series. So they haven't been canceled. They're just moving to a different, I guess, manga magazine. So I don't know. I really hope that this mangaka just keep going with these series because I love them so much, and they can't stop.
Okay.
But yeah, those are my favorite colors. Those are my favorite covers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious too to see which ones they're moving to. Like I freaked out because I didn't read the whole like tweet at first, and I thought they were getting canceled. But I'm so glad that they weren't getting canceled. I also told myself I'm gonna buy ongoing shonen series anymore. Yeah, like who knows when some of those are gonna end. Yeah, I've dropped a few shonen series because of that very same reason. Like I can read them on the Shonen Jump app if I really need to. Yeah, Demon Slayer.
It's in my unhaul pile.
Yeah. Yes, they are pretty. Yeah, no canceling those. We love those. So they can't be canceled. All right, do you have your covers?
Yes.
Awesome.
So, anyone of Bride of the Water God?
Yeah.
Those covers are just stunning.
They are pretty, especially that tiger on there.
Yeah, that's why I had to grab that one. then I really enjoy the covers of,
Yeah.
and then even the backs are really nice.
Yeah. I
So
really like the one with the ship, like he's on the ship.
yeah, I almost
That one's
grabbed that
really
one, but
cool.
I don't know why. But I like this one. Like I don't know, like
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't get very many like Christmas covers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is my all-time favorite cover of all time. I've not read this series at all, so I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it or not. But this is just so like,
That looks vulgar.
can you see it?
Yeah.
It's
She's
just
got
so
like a
like
dog.
I don't know what's going on. It's like the most like I love it so much. Like I don't. It's just so bizarre to me. So I love it.
That is.
It's just like I know that she's a centaur, and then there's like a snake head, and then there's like a reptile guy,
Yeah.
and
So
they're
the
all
frog
drinking.
lizard thing.
Yeah, with a whole bunch of hands, and they're all drinking tea together, just chilling. So I don't know. I love this. So
that is pretty cool.
yeah,
I like covers like that. You're like, what? What is going on?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah. Covers. I love to see don't. Yes, they're glowy. They do kind of glow. Like
yeah, they
that.
do.
That's one I'm getting caught up with next month because I read the omnibus and it was so good, and I have like the next three. So,
Yeah,
and I
I'm
know
gonna
the
read
book.
this for March Mystery Madness.
Yep. 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 Awesome. That was a good question, Maeve. Um, let's see. She also asked characters you most relate to.
Ooh.
That one's a tough one.
Um,
Mm,
like you have like characteristic traits too.
yeah, character you most relate to.
Okay, I'm gonna pick two different ones. Do you know yours?
Um, now I'm thinking. I can only think of the characters that I'm reading right now. Which is funny because they relate to this girl that's on the cover some. I don't even remember her name, you guys. What was her name again? Oh, Pariah? Paria? Paria? Pariya? I don't know. But she's like a bunch of fun. She seems like she's a mess or whatever, but she's really good at the things that she knows how to do. Like she's holding this bread and stuff. She knows how to bake all these different types of bread, which I don't. I do not. But that would be cool if I did. But yeah, she in a couple volumes ago, she was comparing herself to other people and she's like, I'm trying to be the best version of me I can be, and she's looking around at like all these people like in her village or people she looks up to, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna take notes, like this girl does this, I can try to do this. And she keeps trying to change herself so much, but she's great the way she is and she doesn't need to be like anybody else. But I don't know, I was like, oh, that's so relatable, I think, to anybody really, because we all compare ourselves to other people and we really shouldn't be doing that because we're all great in our own way. So I don't know, like I found her like super relatable in this series so far. So I don't know, that's the person I guess I'll bring up. Like I can't think of anyone else. Like um yeah, I don't know. Do you know Bizarre? Do you know of anyone?
For you? Uh,
No, no, not for me.
no.
I mean, if you have a
Yeah,
suggestion.
nah. Well, next time we stream, I'll think of one for you.
You think what? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't
So
know.
for me, I have two. Um, it well, this is not a good representation. This is just like they're just trying to be like a sexy cover. But he's pretty much he his actual character. He's a a germaphobe. Um,
Oh,
and uh, and he's like he has to wear gloves when he touches everything and stuff like that. And he just doesn't like physical contact and stuff like that. Which
yeah.
really reminds me of like how I used to be before I like when I read this. It was exactly like me because this is before I had dogs
Oh,
and
yeah.
before I worked with kids. And so like I mean I would get off work, I would have to take my shoes off at the door. I would spray them with Lysol, like
Yeah.
like like my sheets and like my bed had to be completely clean. I couldn't get into my bed without taking a shower, like just stuff like that. So like
Yeah.
I used to be very organized and with with six dogs, it's just kind of like they go outside, they roll around, and then they go in my bed, and I'm just like whatever. Like I'm so like
Yeah.
yeah, and then also like working with kids that like spit up on you, and like
Yeah.
and I'm like rolling around, like
I can
yeah,
attest to that. After
yeah,
having kids, you're just like, okay.
yeah. So it's like, and then especially after the I don't know if I can say it on whatever the virus. I worked in that unit,
Yeah.
so like yeah, I worked in that unit. So like I was always sick. The kids were always sick. The kids were throwing up on me, like like
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like after that, I'm just like eh. But
Yeah.
but
Nothing
back
will
in the
phase
day,
you.
this guy was like when I actually read this series like the first time, um,
Mm.
he really reminded me of myself and like how I had to get over a whole bunch of like my germ phobe
Yeah.
issues. And then my second one is that chick in Princess Jellyfish.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
I
much it
can't believe you
was
still have that series.
yeah. I mean, it's like I want to give it another chance, and I love the anime so much.
Yeah.
It's just
I
that
do
one
too. I
part.
love the anime.
And I think I need to need to analyze why that part pisses me off so much, so then I can go back and read it because it might,
Yeah.
Um, but the reason why she reminds me of me is because one, like I'm the biggest dork ever, and but at the same time, of course, like right now, it's you can't tell because but I really like to like get new clothes and like style them and dress up, but I spend all my money on manga. But if
Yeah.
I didn't, literally a bookmark just fell out of here, so I guess I tried to start it again. Um, but forgot. But anyways, so she kind of reminds me how she's like this big dork, but then she also is into fashion and like
Yeah.
and likes to kind of like express herself through like clothes and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, both of these characters kind of remind me of pretty much how I used to be and how I would want to be if I didn't
Yeah.
live with all these germy, disgusting, grungy dogs that I love so much.
That's a good answer. I like that. Moonbeam says, right now, Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. I've got my coffee sitting right here. Is it weird if I say I've never really super strongly related to any character ever? I don't know. I think I have a layer of separation in my mind from fiction I read. I don't think that's weird. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I don't think I've ever super strongly related to anyone either, but there's like bits and pieces that I have of like people, but not like super like I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, look who came out of
Hey,
hiding.
Bo, how are you?
Do you feel
Bright
more
is
safe
cool.
now? Do you feel safe now?
Yeah, have you gotten out of trouble? People stop hunting you down. We miss
Hey,
you,
bro.
buddy. Yeah, that story is really cool. I find it very bingeable too. Like there's some series where you can binge them, and I feel like there's some series where you can't.
Yeah.
And I think this one's a very bingeable series. So, and it goes by fast.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
if I like it or not because I didn't. I mean, I liked Emma, but I
mhm.
found it kind of boring. So I don't
Really?
know.
Yeah, I have Emma, but like I'm gonna have to like separate myself from Bread's story because it's like a different like era in history and all that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this is more my jam than Emma is, but My mom really loved like those British
Oh yeah,
like those kind of like stories, and like so I grew up with like Pride and Prejudice and like all that stuff. So I think
yeah,
I might like it, but I don't know. I've never read anything like that in manga form, so we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see.
I think our moms would get along. Like my
Oh
mom
yeah.
loved like actually one I think it was one. It was either a birthday or Christmas, but I bought her like a back when I don't even think they were Blu-rays back then, but it was this box set of Pride and Prejudice, but like in different editions, like different
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I think it was like 5 or 6 different people acting it out. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She loves all those like British like drama
Mhm.
things, and
Yeah, my
she
mom
she
does too.
loved Downtown Abbey.
Yep, yep, my mom watched that.
Yeah,
Like, all that, yeah. Pride and Prejudice, Emma, I don't know what all, I can't like, they've all floated out of my head now,
yeah.
um but yeah, we'll see. Like
Anything by Emily Dickinson.
yeah, yeah. Yep. So, that is so funny. Oh, HBO, Emma's my series. I've heard really great things, like, I've never heard anything say anything bad about it,
Yeah.
so I'm very curious.
No, I liked it. It's
Oh,
just
nice.
it's a me thing that I found it boring. It's
Yeah,
one of my favorite stories. Yeah.
yeah.
I shamefully actually cried at the end of Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know which version I watched, but probably the most popular one.
Yeah, the one with Keira Knightley and I
Yeah,
don't know who all was in that one.
yeah. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure the not the newest one and not the oldest one, but the one that's
the middle
like in
one.
between. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there's so many different movies of that. Like, I've probably seen them all because my mom
yeah,
watched them all,
yeah.
but yeah, there's a
And
lot.
yeah, and I think there's like a mini series too.
Yep, yeah. There's
it,
so
it,
many.
same with Little Women. There's like
Yeah,
so many Little
there's
Women's.
so many edition or like
Yeah,
different people
which
doing
I love Little
things.
Women too. So
Yeah. Allow me to start by saying bad things about it. Yeah, go for it, Bo. We want to hear it. I've seen the Keira Knightley film and the miniseries. There, yeah, that's right. It was a miniseries with Colin Firth. That's the one. Yeah, my mom really liked Colin Firth. Hopefully she's not on here saying stop saying stuff.
yeah, I wonder if my mom still has that. I'll borrow them from her and like watch them all one night.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
I'm sure my mom still has all hers. But yeah,
I love PBS.
yeah, it's a good one. They had all that stuff on there.
Yeah. Did you want to do one more question before we
Yeah,
sprint?
we'll do one more question. Let's see. Okay, here's a good one. Series over 10 volumes or under 10 volumes? Like I think she's may correct me if I'm wrong. You mean like which one we prefer? Like
Oh, okay. I would
series
like to have
over
to go
10
pick them
volumes or
out.
under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say under.
I'm gonna say over. Because like my sweet spot is like 12 volumes,
Um,
12 to 18.
I think that counts as under because I think what she means is like shorter or longer, and I feel
Oh,
like 12
sugar
volumes is
legacy.
closer to 10 than like a longer series like 30.
Yeah.
So I
See, I
feel
don't want
like
like
yeah,
One Piece long. I don't go there. And I don't like I don't like 2 volume series. Like I just feel like I don't know. Like 2 or 3 volume series just I feel like they're just
yeah.
not as good as they could have been if they were like
I like
fleshed out a little more.
I like 5 to 10
5 to 10. Yeah.
or like 5 to 12. 12's
12.
pretty good.
12 is pretty good.
There's a lot of like a lot of shoujo series I noticed are like 12 volumes for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. 12
So,
volumes.
but yeah,
Not like Yona like is 40 some. And I think we're probably gonna be like 50, 52.
yeah.
So
I'm gonna
I'm
get
like,
canceled.
that's
I've
probably
only
the
ever
furthest I would go.
Yeah, I've only ever read the first 7 volumes of Fiona.
Yeah, you need to get
Um,
on that, sir.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'll have to restart it because I read them like 7 years ago. So
Yeah, but yeah, I don't like them longer than like probably like 20 volumes. I feel like 20 volumes. I'm like, all right, what are you trying to?
so yeah, sometimes those 20 volumes, like when you actually get like past like volume like 12 or 14, it's like it's kind of starts getting sluggish.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you need to have. I really love series that have a start and have a finish, and the mangaka knows what they want to do, like in between there.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's not like a lot of like random stuff happening, or
Yeah,
so
where they'll like add a character just to like get into the volume, and then that character like disappears. I
yeah,
like hate that. I'm like,
I do
why
too.
even have
I'm
that
like,
character in
oh,
there? Just have one less volume. It's fine.
exactly. I'm like, we didn't need that. We didn't
Yeah,
need to do that.
yeah.
Exactly.
We didn't meet their coworker
No.
one time.
There's so many titles that I don't know when to wrap it up. Yeah, yeah, that don't know when to wrap it up. That is so true.
Yeah,
Like, I hate it when it's like a cash grab too. Like, oh, that happens. I feel like with a lot of shonen, like they just keep going and going and going. Like, I'll be into a shonen like series, and then I look up how many volumes Japan has, and I'm like, okay, it's over like kind of like Rent a Girlfriend, Bo. Like, I was on 23, and I'm like, how many more of these are we gonna have? And they were already in like the 30s. I'm like, I'm done. I'm calling it here. I don't like, it's too long for what it is. So it just depends on the series, I feel like. So yeah. I'm sorry, shonen readers, but I do read shonen.
yeah. Sure, I don't believe you. You only read show.
Well, the only shonen I'm really reading is Blue Box, which is a romance, and Dan to Dan because it's just nuts. But those are
Yeah,
the only two that I'm like, okay, these are like really holding my attention, and I feel like they can do no wrong so far. Like, I've dropped so many shonen series this year that have like started
yeah.
strong, and like they're doing like the same rinse and repeat thing in the middle, and I get bored, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like Blue Lock. I'm sorry, Blue Lock, but Blue Lock started strong, and I'm like, I just can't. Whoops, I already showed that one. The bane of my existence. Yeah, some of the characters too were doing the same stuff, and I'm like, all right, like, and the cliffhangers were so good because you're like, oh, this person's gonna finally share their feelings out loud, and then something happens in the beginning of the next volume, and they don't, and I'm like, I'm tired of this game because you get me to buy the next one because I think it's really going to happen next, and it doesn't. But yeah, I've seen the light. One of my favorite romance is a shonen. You and I are polar opposites, my babies. I've heard a lot of people love that one. Yeah, I dropped Kaiju number 8 too because I thought the first volume was the best volume. Like, after like reading 8 or 9 of them, I'm like, okay. I'm
Yeah,
like, I might. Well, a lot of shonen for me, I'd rather watch than read them. So there's that.
I still really like that one, and I think the one that's ongoing that I'm still really liking, but it does get kind of repetitive is Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, I've never read that one yet.
That one's good.
Yeah, but yeah, Sakamoto Days too. I really really liked, and then I think I looked up how long it was, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, I don't got that shelf space, but
I
I'll definitely watch the anime for that one.
I am surprised that you like Name to Name. I would think you would.
Oh, it's good. It's so funny.
Um,
I don't know
it,
what it is. It's just about the combination of those characters together is just,
did,
and
did you try that one about the like the idol that has twins?
idol that has twins.
Oshi no
Yeah, I
go.
read the first volume and I just couldn't go where they were going. I'm like, what? Like after, the part where he gets reincarnated
It
into I'm
it
like, oh no, no, no.
it
No.
is that a shonen or what is that? What demographic is that?
I think it might be a shonen.
I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I'm not even sure either.
But yeah, that one and Dan and Dan both look really weird to me.
Yeah. And I think the monsters in Dan and Dan too just are just kind of weird and yeah, and aliens too, so
The grandma really freaked me out. The aliens really freaked me out. So I'm just like, I put that one on pause. I might
yeah,
come back
once
to
you
that
get
one.
past the first volume and the things that kind
Yeah,
of happen there is kind of like wow,
yeah.
very
See, I only read
suspect.
the first volume, and I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I would read at least the second volume and then see what you think, but it
Yeah,
gets better after that. I feel like yeah, I felt the same. And I didn't like the direction it was going either with some of the characters. I was just kind of like, oh, I'm not interested in that. I was more interested in like how he was turning into like the kaiju and what they were gonna do, how they were gonna hide it, and people started to find out. I'm like, all right, the secret's out. I'm done.
yeah. I think I got to volume 4.
Same. It is wild. Oh, you didn't like it either. This is spoilers for people who didn't read watch. I'm not gonna read that just in case people are listening. Oh, okay. Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I do kind of want. I'm more interested in that one than Dan and Dan, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
premise sounded interesting, but I couldn't get behind that one part. I'm just like, what? like, I don't know. I don't understand like idol, like the whole idol culture thing.
Yeah,
So, like any kind of idol stuff I try, I end up like not being able to connect with it for some
yeah,
reason. So
yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I just don't get it. I guess I don't.
Yeah, I think it's just because we didn't grow up with that.
Yeah,
Both of us grew up with like rock bands. It's kind of
yeah, yeah.
like
The
what we
only
did.
The only thing I could equate it to would be like boy bands, I guess.
Yeah, like
But
in
I wasn't
sync
into
or
boy bands, so I'm like, I don't get that either.
yeah,
so I'm like,
yeah. I,
it
I,
just
I,
missed
I
it.
think what hooked me on that one was like when I won't spoil it, but it's a main character like dies, and you think that the story's gonna be about them, but then they're dead. So it's like I'm like, wait, what? So like
Yeah.
that's kind of what drew me in. I was like, wait, I want to know what
Oh, I
happens
know what you're talking
next.
about. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So so,
That made
so
me mad too, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm out.
it's funny that made you go out, and it made me interested.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
no. When they kill off the person I was following, I'm like, really? I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm done. Like, it's
yeah.
not interesting anymore.
I'm like, so the story's not gonna be about them. What?
yeah. I don't know. See a little. Hi, Kat. Had a call from a friend that lives on the other side of the country. What are we talking about? We dragging kaiju number 8? No, we're just talking about
No,
shonen.
everyone's dragging the other one. Well, I mean, Bo's dragging something
Bo's dragging.
because Bo wants to get in trouble again.
I'm very excited for K-pop trainee idol coming out in English, like Girl Crush. I hear nothing but good things about it. So Hfield, you probably understand, like, or you get the idol culture stuff. Like I've tried so many. Like I've tried Taman's B-side, couldn't get into it. I tried. The only one I did was Not Your Idol, which I heard is having like a third volume come out after I don't know how long, like years. Um, so yeah, that was the only one I could get into, and it was more like a mystery thriller type. So I was into that one. I believe that. oh,
Yeah,
really? Yeah,
you
I
heard
love
of
the art.
Have you heard of this one?
No. I mean, I've heard of it, but I'm like, I'm not picking that up because it's about idol stuff. I'm not gonna like it. I've tried. But yeah, I really love the art of Taemin's B-side. Is that by some other mangaka? And I really like that other mangaka's work, but I can't remember what it is right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that. I just can't get into it. I try. You're not wrong. Yes, yeah. What that news broke like not too long ago. I'm not sure. I think it's fall that we're getting volume 3, I think I heard. Um I'm gonna see what people say about it. I'm very skeptical because of the long hiatus. I'm like, is it gonna feel the same as the other 2 volumes? I'm kind of sad I sold off my other volumes now, so I can't like reread it to see.
You always give up on stuff.
I do. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the only one I hadn't given up on was Fushigi Yugi. And that's because I love that series. So I'm like, I'm not giving up. But everything else, I do.
You're like,
Like,
I'm gonna like this no matter what.
and like, I'm liking it. But yeah, I got rid of Golden Japanesque. What else
Yeah,
did I get rid of?
I don't understand that because you enjoyed that one.
I did, but I'm like I've got other things I want to read, and I'm not interested in that anymore. The time has passed.
You're so funny. I can't.
I know. But when it comes out, I'll probably read that one online or something. I don't know. Hi, Eva.
Hi, how are you?
I think it helps that I've been listening to K-pop for more than 10 years, so the jokes about yes have something more of a chance. Yeah, I see when they try to make jokes or they're talking about something, I'm like, I don't understand it. So I'm like lost. So that might
Ooh,
be part of it.
an idol thing that I did like was Perfect Blue,
Perfect Blue.
the movie.
Now,
Perfect Blue.
see, that one's a thriller,
Yeah.
so I might be into that one.
Yes. I think you would love Perfect Blue.
I
It is
Yeah,
intense.
I've been wanting to watch the anime. Is there a manga about it?
No, well, I think there's a light novel.
Oh, I'm not reading that.
Yeah. You're like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah. I, I would recommend the movie.
The movie, yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll watch that this weekend because I've been like,
Have you seen Black Swan?
n- I think I started to watch that one, and then things happened to like fingernails or toenails, and
Yeah.
I was like, ugh, and then I stopped. I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, that
I
one
should
takes
have just fast forwarded.
that one takes
Um.
inspiration from Perfect Blue.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Is it weird that I want to watch Perfect Blue to see if I like it so I can get that figure that they have of her? Because the figure is so cool. Yes, I know you have it.
I don't even know where it's at.
Yeah,
That
it's
that's
so
bad.
cool looking. And I'm
Where
like,
is
I
it
can't
at?
find it if I haven't watched that yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, it feels so dumb because people are like, oh, cool, what's that from? I'm like, well,
Oh, it's right next to me. I was scared I lost it. It's not in the normal spot.
it's so cool. It kind of reminds me of Junji Ito.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was only $30 too. So like for a
Yeah.
figure, yeah,
Yeah, that pop-up parade stuff, I'm just like, that's like the price point where it's like, that's enough.
yeah,
That's as
exactly.
high as I go.
Like,
Although I do have Nindroids, so those are more
yeah,
expensive,
I feel
but
like
that's the
Ninjas are
cap.
a little bit too much. If they're like $50, I feel like if Ninjas were like $40, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But like some of them are like $80, and I'm like,
Yeah, those ones I'm like, no, I'm good.
I ordered like 5 Ninjords the other day. I actually did pre-order.
Yeah, I've been pre-ordering mine, and like every time like Good Smile sends me an email, I'm like, please don't like anything in here. Please don't like anything.
Right?
It's like my wallet hates me. I've
They
got Bale Dandy on the way. Like
oh really?
I had her pre-ordered, and
Well,
I'm like, yay, finally!
they came out with some clamp ones, so you know me. I
Oh yeah,
yeah, I was like,
yeah.
really?
I was like, dang it.
I was like, let me get two of them so I could change their outfits. I
Yeah,
would like customize one of their outfits and have like make them different.
yeah.
I
What'd you sell?
damn, I think
I
I
think it's.
sold.
Oh, you're talking about not your idol. Good.
Yeah, see, Bo, you need to stop unhauling stuff before you know.
Perfect Blue is a great film. I have read the light novels based on the film. Definitely changed up the plot a lot, I think, for the better. Oh, okay. Interesting. I try to watch or read like the source material to an
I
extent.
H Field, you probably know, but isn't there two light novels if I'm not mistaken, or is it just one? Because I think I saw another one.
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know.
it's a really good figure. It's the one that figure is the one that started my figure because I was just getting Funko Pops, and then that's the one that started the figures coming in.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. I try to like, okay, no figures. We're just gonna do the chibi, like
I
Nendoroid ones. I gotta stop
well,
at
I
some
love how
point.
responsible you are. You only get like one thing per character, and like me, I'm like I want all of them.
Yeah, I try to just get my favorites because I'm like, how like I've seen like the Haikyuu ones and I'm like, oh, I want this one, and then I want this one, and then I want this one. And then they came out with like the little ones where you don't like change their faces and stuff. And I'm like, perfect, because they're cheaper.
Okay,
But I missed the pre-order for like the whole team. And I'm like, no. I'm like, hopefully I can find them later. But
yeah,
that I'm like, if you guys are gonna put out stuff like that, then like I can get on board with like getting all the the supporting characters, I guess.
yeah.
Oh, there is one. There's a second light novel. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not crazy. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. I thought too. I almost picked them up and I was like, I would never read these. Like I have light novels for Full Metal Panic, which is like my favorite series ever. And they've been
Yeah.
sitting on my shelves for years. So I'm like, if I'm not gonna read those, then there's no hope for light novels at all.
Any yeah, anything
There's
else.
no hope.
Yeah. I get that. All right. I think we answered our 3 questions. We're going to answer 3 more after we sprint, but I think we should sprint since we're 43 minutes in.
Oh wow, okay. That would be fine.
Yeah. What is everybody reading?
Do you
Oh,
want to
just
finish?
started Hunter x Hunter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like that one.
Yeah, you know they're making a 3-in-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna sell off my singles and get the 3-in-1s instead
Yeah.
because I only have the first 10. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it would be cheaper and easier
Mhm.
to collect because
Yeah.
yeah,
Trust me, you were correct in not picking them up. Like I said earlier, the film is better.
okay,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. I just thought there might be more like information in the,
Yeah, yeah.
like a backstory.
I've never heard of that one. Beans?
Yeah, neither have I.
Monstrous appetite. Have to look that one up. Let's see. Can we make this? There we go. All right, guys. I think we're gonna start our first sprint and we'll be back and we'll do um answers 3 more questions and yeah. All right. Happy reading. Oh, 4 more questions. 4 more questions. That's right. All right. Happy reading.
But yeah, apparently Marg can't get back in. Her internet is down. So we're going to finish off the questions on another stream. We have 4 more like Q&A questions left. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and update you guys on my read before I go. I didn't get to finish Volume 2, but I'm almost done with Volume 2, Astro Lost in Space, and it was really good. I'm really enjoying it. If you don't want to be spoiled, I'm tune away now. But pretty much in the Volume 1, they find out that there's a like traitor on the ship that's trying to sabotage them. In this volume, they find out that they were all put together in this group, and it was like a mission to kind of kill them off. So we don't know why yet, but yeah, so that's all I'm going to spoil. So it's not really a spoiler, but it's pretty much you kind of learn that there's more to why they all were invited to this camp. And yeah, it's really good. So I'm really enjoying it. And yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm almost talked into getting that one, but I'm really trying to be good and not start something new. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. I can't wait to finish it. I'm more than halfway finished. So this one was kind of a thick one. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and we will reschedule the rest of the questions and do this another time.